Hey y'all, I hope that your holiday weekend was better than mine because my ass caught the flu from my son and I still had to cook Thanksgiving dinner. And then, excuse me while I grab my stuff. I'm actually starting to get better, but my son, he could be doing a lot better than he is right now. I'm kind of worried about him. Just trying to blend this out, and I'm trying not to buy more makeup. I have so much makeup, and there's a palette I really want from Give Me Glow Cosmetics because I love their palettes, and I haven't bought anything from them this year. It's only the second palette they even came out with this year. It's called Haunted Pumpkin, I think. It's supposed to be like a mashup between Halloween and fall, or Halloween and Thanksgiving or something like that, and they just now freaking came out with it on Black Friday. But I had already bought other things. There's only 3 shimmers in the palette. I'm trying to tell myself I don't need it. And so I made my own palette with some Give Me Glow singles and some shadows out of some of the other palettes I have from them. And I don't really feel like I'm capturing the vibe of the palette, unfortunately, which is making me want to buy it even more. But I know I don't really need it, and I don't know if I love this eye look. I was thinking maybe I could come on and do the rest of my makeup with you guys. I feel like there's a lot of things in my mind that I want to share, but then in actual practice, having the time to make videos and make my background nice and tidy. I mean, I don't keep a messy house, but I mean, I don't make my bed every day. I will say that. Yeah, I don't know how I'm really feeling about this at the moment, but I'm going to try to go with it. Let me go grab a couple things and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm gonna try freehand style on these brows. Y'all, my brows are the bane of my existence. I mean, quite honestly, that's probably the main thing that keeps me from doing my makeup most of the time. If I'm like, forget it, I ain't doing my makeup, it's probably because I'm not feeling messing with my eyebrows, okay? And normally I do my brows before my eyeshadow, but things just are all sideways, backwards, and upside down right now, so I'm using the Kat Von D. This is old. The Brow Struck is what this is called, and I'm using the shade Graphite. It's basically the black one because my hair is very dark. I'm gonna try so that you can see it on camera how I freehand my brows, because I was using stencils for a while, but I don't know. I'm basically never that happy with my brows, so it's always like a work in progress. You never know how they're going to turn out. But yeah, I hope y'all had a better Thanksgiving than I did because I was miserable. I knew I was catching the flu from Andrew probably by late Wednesday evening, overnight. And then by Thursday morning, I was full force coughing, just not a whole lot. I went ahead and powered through, cooked my food, and it was okay. I don't know if it's because I didn't feel good, but to me, it wasn't my best Thanksgiving meal. And who is cooking their best Thanksgiving meal when they're sick? I'm just, asking if it's just me, because maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I know my ass was tired and I really didn't feel like cooking. But I had all this food that I had bought and I wasn't going to let it go to waste. And I had plans with a couple people. One of my cousins I hadn't seen for a while was supposed to stop by, hang out for a little bit, and probably take a plate home. My son's girlfriend was coming. My mother was coming. And this is really the first holiday where I've had company of any kind since the pandemic started. Okay, so that's like basically what I'm gonna do right now with the powder. See how long it takes me? This has been like damn near 5 minutes and my brows are not done. Just trying to blend a little bit to make it not look harsh. At one time, this Kat Von D powder was my favorite powder to use. And excuse my dry hands. I have terrible eczema, especially in the cold months of the year. And that's just how my hands are. Especially when I've been washing my hands a whole bunch. So, okay, that's the best I can do with that. I'm going to go in now with a little spoolie from this Huda brow pencil thing. And I really don't think that this Balm Brows is worth it. Now, maybe mine is old and dried out because I got it on clearance. I don't know if that's what the problem is, but y'all, this pencil, it's really, really skinny. And I was like, yeah, that's going to be bomb. No, it breaks off and it doesn't apply to my eyes. It just breaks off. We're going to try it, though. I rolled it up a little bit, and we'll see if I can get it to do anything, but I doubt it. See, it broke. I thought I had something going, but that motherfucker broke again. All it does is just break off. That's why it's on clearance. Or like I said, it's old and dried out, and they've got some new ones. I don't know. But this really ain't doing a whole bunch to help my... It's not lessening my struggle. Not at all. Okay, not one bit. It feels like it's actually microblading my brows right now. It's so harsh. Get ready for my skin to turn red, you guys. Excuse me. Yep, get ready for my skin to turn red right here around my brows, because this is scratching the crap out of me and not really depositing anything. Okay, my brows are a mess. Hold on for a second. I need a Q-tip. I'll be right back. Okay, I might need several Q-tips, and I also may need a drink of water in a second, but don't talk to me about using my spit, okay? It's mine. It's my face. And that's how I best clean my stuff up. So, I'm really rusty, I guess is what I was trying to get at a minute ago. Okay, rusty with doing my makeup, and definitely rusty with making videos. So, but I hope y'all enjoyed seeing your girl come on camera and just do something. In a minute, I'm gonna show you the palette that I made attempting to dupe the Haunted Pumpkin by Give Me Glow, and how, well, what I used. I didn't record putting this look on, but oops, I thought maybe you guys might want to at least see what I came up with. Trying to do this in the camera instead of a mirror isn't working out. I'm going to use this little mirror because this is actually a really good little mirror in here. I need to clean this up, y'all. Woo! My brows be trying me. Okay. That's okay. That's not great. Let me see. Okay. That's not my best brows, but they're not atrocious because they were looking a hot ass mess for a minute. A hot mess. All right. Pull my hair out of the way a little bit to make sure it doesn't fall forward and get in like some foundation or something. I still need something else. Yes, I'm rusty. Just hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I needed some chapstick. I got this little sample. It's from by Terry. It's called Baume de Rose Crystallized Liquid Lip Balm or something like that. This stuff is the business. It's so expensive though. I was like, damn, how much? For a full size? This is a sample I got from Beautylish when I ordered something from them. I'm kind of in a Charlotte Tilbury mood right now, so I'm going to use my, what's this called? Beautiful Skin Foundation. I am using, and I don't know if this is the right shade. Don't ask me. It's number 6. And if it's too light, I will make it work with some bronzer and blush. But I don't really think it is. Maybe it is. It looks more like a concealer shade right now. I would rub it in like you would if it was moisturizer. Let's see what I think after that. It's okay. I really don't need a bunch of stuff on my face, at least in my opinion right now. My skin isn't freaked out too much from being sick. Does anybody else's skin act a fool when they get a cold or the flu or something? Because my skin usually breaks out and gets real rough and bumpy and stuff, but I'm doing okay right now. I think part of the thing that's got me doing okay is the Rougher Brushes Essence. That stuff, I bought 4 refills. I buy a lot of Rougher brushes. They're probably my most used brushes at this point. Like, honestly, Wayne Goss is still my favorite brushes. However, he doesn't really have that many brushes in stock anymore. And most of my favorite Wayne Goss brushes are discontinued and unavailable. And it's kind of hard for me to recommend those as my favorite because you can't get them. So my second favorite is Rougher for sure. I've been buying a lot of brushes from them. I do a lot of concept store shopping, which means I have to go back in like 60 days, I think, and do a feedback form. And then they open up more discounts for me, and then I go back and repeat the whole process. So one day I was doing my feedback forms, and I opened my private store type thing that they have after you've been doing feedback and things, and they had the essence, and it was like, you know, make your own price, basically, even $0. So I was like, okay, $0. All I paid was shipping for it. When I tell you I don't think I can live without that anymore, I really can't. That's how much I love that stuff. And really wasn't like an essence person. I didn't try SK2. I didn't try that, but I mean, I've been trying the Tatcha essence, some other like Korean essences and things like that. There was an essence I got a long time ago before I even tried Tatcha. Oh, I got it from Sephora. I can't remember what it was called, but I was never an essence fan, really. I mean, I'm like, okay, I got my toner. I've got my acid toner. I've got my moisturizing toner. I've got my coconut toner spray. I really didn't think I needed that. You know what I mean? It wasn't doing anything for me. And honestly, I kind of felt like I had breakouts sometimes when I attempted to use an essence. So I was not like expecting much, but I was like, okay, I'll give it one try. Okay, I'm back. I'm having technical difficulties a whole lot. You can see all my medicine, my teacup, my water, my thermometer, and my, what usually is pretty part of my makeup display cases. But anyways, I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh yes, Rougher. The Rougher Essence is so nice. And I mean, it's real nice. So that might be why my skin is okay, even though I've been so sick. I'm just trying to cover like this dark inner corner. But the inner corner is so dark. Okay, that's not bad. I just don't want to put a whole lot under there right now. I'm going to use this Flower Nose powder. This is the moisturizing powder pack. It's really cute. It comes with a nice little mirror inside, a cute little puff. I think I used this once, but I want to use puffs, but I don't know. I can't get myself together. It never comes out right when I use a puff. Okay, this brush right here is pretty close. Not exactly, but let me see. Yeah, this is the 18 as well. This one is just a little fluffier because I've used it more, but this is one of the closest brushes that I found to number 2 from Wayne Goss that I love. Because you see, that's one you can't get anymore. Anyway, I'm going to use this. It's the Moist Powder Pack from Flower Nose. I'm just going to put a little bit more brightening powder under here. I'm not in the mood for anything that feels heavy on my skin right now. Anyway, I want to use the big bronzer and the big highlighter. I don't even remember when this came out, but I haven't seen this lately. Is this discontinued? Somebody let me know. This is called the Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter. And it's not that glowy. It's more like a Laura Geller baked vanilla kind of thing. It's not like real. This is number 2 in her airbrush bronzer. And I'm not going to use the same brush because that's my highlighting brush. I really love Rephr number 5 for bronzer and for blush. I'm really, quite frankly, disappointed with some of my choices I've made this year, and I have absolutely got to do better. Don't get me wrong, I love the things I bought, but I didn't need so much at all. Not even, I mean, I didn't need half of the stuff I bought. Probably 75% of the stuff I bought. 100%. I didn't need a damn thing, but I bought it. I bought all of it. I'm using some of the highlighter now. And look, oh, I was like, oh, it ain't that shiny, but actually that looks beautiful. I haven't used this for a long time. Pardon the clearing of my throat. Like I said, I'm still getting over the flu. Honestly, I'm probably still contagious. Ooh, is it because this is a big brush? I don't know. I don't normally put on highlighter with a blush brush, but it looks good. I think it looks good. So I'm going to just make my cheeks, the whole damn cheek, glowy because I like it like that. Hit the bridge of the nose, tip of the nose. Okay. Now, I was talking to someone else about this. Actually, I've talked to a couple of people about it, and it's really been in my own head lately that I feel like my makeup preferences are sort of changing and shifting a little bit. I'm starting to appreciate a little bit more subtlety to my makeup, and the more smoky, the more farther out I take things, the more bold the color combo is. I'm finding the less I like it on my face, even though I'm still really, really drawn to it in a palette. I don't know if I love it on my face. Like, an old school combo that I've loved for years is a blue or a green lid with, like, you know, neutral browns. Cool, warm, or both, which I've got both. I've got a warm medium brown and then a darker, like, grayish brown on the outer corners here, and I didn't take it up like real high up on my, well, I mean, I try not to take it all the way to my brow. Sometimes it gets away from you and it be all the way up there anyway, but I don't prefer mine to be up there if I can help it. But I'm starting to really even prefer it even lower and closer to my lid and not so high up out of my crease. So I didn't put as much on as you probably have seen me do in the past. You guys have to let me know if you think it looks okay or not. It's just, I don't know. I'm just changing. The last few years have really taken a lot out of me, and I don't feel the same, you know? I'm not going to say like that I feel older exactly, but I feel like I've been through it. And I just feel like a different person in a lot of ways. And so I'm trying to figure out how to get back. I don't need to be, I think it's a good thing to continue to, you know, grow and change and become a new version or improved version of yourself. But I just have to make sure that I feel like I'm actually becoming a better version of myself, and that really doesn't have that much to do with my makeup, but I'm just seeing that like as a part of the transformation that I'm seeing in myself recently. I'm just trying to grow and improve and be better than I was last year, than I was at the beginning of this year, and take the lessons that I've learned and the trials that I've overcame and the illnesses that I've battled, you know, all of those things. things that a lot of us go through, you know, and they do change us. The idea that, oh, you know, the things that you know, experience and go through in life don't have an impact on who you are when you go out into the world, or not. In my case, I haven't really been out in the world, just period, as a person in existence. It changes you as a person, and I just want to make sure that those changes are positive changes, and that I'm being mindful of the changes, and how those changes affect everything else that I'm involved with, whether, you know, my kids, my finances, and all of my other relationships. So I'm just trying to be careful that I can be proud of me at the end of the day. Things can go sideways, and I want to make sure that I'm keeping myself centered and well-rounded, okay, which I don't really feel like I've done a great job at lately. And I think that if I start really being more intentional about the steps I'm taking and where they're going to lead me, then that might help me in next year. Because like I said, this is December, it's the end of the year, and I'm sure I'm not the only one talking about everything that could be better next year. All right, we're going to pull out a Charlotte Tilbury cheek palette from this year. This is one of the things, like, I was so happy to see come out. This is the fair medium version. I can use both of them because of my complexion being like the light medium side. So anyway, this is how this looks. And I don't want a real pink cheek. I'm going to go into the Pillow Talk shade. This is a nice big mirror. I'm not trying to tell y'all to spend money, so I'm not going to tell you about all the sales. If there's something you're interested in, it's Cyber Monday, you already know what to do. I'm not buying anything today or tomorrow or the whole month of December, at least. I'm going to try, like, with baby steps. I've been natural for, well, I'm just going to say, 10 years. No, 12 years. I haven't had a relaxer since 2010. December of 2010 to be exact. But I haven't used heat on my hair since the summer of 2012, for like 10 years now. And it all started with a 1-month challenge that I gave myself. My hair was not growing. I was seeing a lot of breakage. I thought it seemed kind of thin. And the hairdresser had just cut off inches. Now, don't get me wrong, they were raggedy inches if I'm being honest, okay? But I was like, damn, I can't never like really hold on to any length. So I decided I'm not going back to the hairdresser for anything. And I also decided that I wasn't going to use heat for a month just to see if I could, you know, manage. Because at the time I was using heat at least every wash day. I would do my, I was using Wen. I think I just started using Wen like a 1.5 years earlier. I was either blow drying my hair like with a round like boar bristle brush, or I was doing roller sets with Velcro rollers, and then I would wrap my hair every night and then tie it up in a scarf. That's how I was taking care of my hair. And like I said, I was not retaining length, even though I thought I was, you know, protecting it at night and stuff like that. Once I stopped using heat on my hair, it was a month later, I was like, wow, I made it the whole month. And my hair health had drastically improved. And then I was kind of hooked. I quit using heat on my hair. So I'm hoping that if I give myself a month, if I can make it, I need to try really hard. I'm hoping that that'll make a huge difference in the way my finances look going into the first of the year. And that will be motivation. I hope. Pray for me, y'all. I hope it does. Give me motivation to stop shopping so damn much next year. Okay, so I put the blush on, and it's a subtle blush. I mean, it's not like, let me step back so you can really see. Like, it's pretty. I don't look pale. I've got a little color to my face. And I think it's beautiful. I think it blends in. It looks skin-like. Um, that's part of the thing with my makeup preferences that are changing. Like, I'm really not a fan of things that look harsh and overly bold right now, except lashes. I still love bold lashes. I don't know if I'm putting lashes on today. I might just attempt some mascara because I'm sick and my eyes are kind of bugging me. They're dry. Everything, like, let me see if I can rephrase it because I don't want to say what I was going to say. I'm feeling a little dehydrated. That's what I'll say. Because I don't want to hear no shit from none of y'all about the other thing I was going to say. So don't even ask me what it was later because I can't tell you. I'm using this little bit, this like pinky highlighty shade thing right here, just a little bit more on the top. And I'm going to blend it in a little bit. I really am liking like a super blended, blown out cheek, eyes, everything. Okay. I'm going to quit messing with my cheeks. And I need to find a lipstick. Maybe a gloss would be better. Put this back. Oh, let me show you. You see this? Wait a minute. See, I have a Charlotte Tilbury face palette drawer now. I'm very proud of my makeup organization. I don't want to be like all nerdy and geeky about it, but if you guys want me to show you, maybe I will. Let me know and we'll see what I can do. I've never like really showed my collection before, and I'm not saying it's gonna be like a full collection, but I would like to show you like how I reorganized some stuff, because I did do some, and you wouldn't know if it's reorganized or not, right? Because you didn't see it before, but I like my little setup I have right now. Now, the next step, right, is for me to just enjoy the collection, enjoy the setup, enjoy the beautiful things that are here, and not obsess on what else could be here. This is something I said in the only other video I made in 2022, is that the newest is not always the greatest. Like, the latest isn't always the greatest. Yes, that's what I said. And I stand by that. And I put that to the test this year. And it's true. I mean, these are very, very pretty face palettes, for instance, from Charlotte Tilbury, right? And I love them, and they're great, okay? But I think I like the original face palettes that I got before better, because they have everything in there. I'm not going to hold them up side by side because I can't, okay? And hold the drawer at the same time. But see how this has blush, bronzer, and highlight? And the other palette just has blushes and highlights. Alright, I'm going to go get a couple things I need again, and I'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted to grab my mascara and my lippies and stuff. Okay, I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury mascara. And I didn't buy this. This came with some package or a gift with purchase or something. This is called Legendary Lashes Volume 2. I don't know if I've ever used this before. And I put back my other palette, so I'm just going to use my little brow powder mirror. And I'm not a mascara applier, okay? This could end up all over my face. We'll see. And I also don't expect to really be able to see it because I've got really tiny lashes. And I think I'm just going to put it on the outer corner. Yeah, you can't see it. And no, the lashes is not why, the false lashes is not why my natural lashes are so small. They just are. Just like I really don't have a lot of natural brow hair. Basically, all the hair I have is on my head. Otherwise, I'm not hairy. That was probably too much information, but it's the truth. Okay. I really don't see that much of a difference. You know, the only mascara that I feel like really made a big difference, well, I guess there's three. Okay, three. Dior Show, like the original Dior Show Iconic Mascara. The Tom Ford Badass, I think it's Extreme Badass Mascara. I have just like a little sample size I got from Sephora or something. And Hypnostrama from Lancome. Okay, that's it. I'm not doing shit else with mascara. And for lips, I brought out a Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss and my nude stick double-ended pencil. I'm going to use the darker end. The only lipsticks that I have from Charlotte Tilbury are either minis or full size, but they're all like gift with purchases, and they're not really in shades that I love. And I really don't know if I'm going to love this lip gloss. So I know I really like this color. So I'm going to like try to give it a base of a color I like first. Ooh, this feels like it got sticky. It smells okay. See, it's so peachy. And you know I don't really care for a peach lip. Take some off. Oh, all right. When I back up, it's not bad. Now the last thing, I'm not doing anything else, y'all. I'm ready to lay down. I'm tired. But I want to show you the palette that I made. When we first started talking, I was like, okay, this look, I woke up this morning on a mission. Like, I couldn't get that Give Me Glow Haunted Pumpkin palette out of my head. And I even went over to the website and I was like, okay, if they have that Xenon Multichrome in stock still, because those were, I want to say, 20 or 30% off for the holiday sale. And the holiday sale is still going on right now. I was like, okay, I'm going to get that, and I'm going to get the Haunted Pumpkin because I slept on it and I still want it. But then I went to the website and they didn't have Xenon. And I was like, okay, leave the site, turn it off, and dupe it. So I pulled out all my Give Me Glow singles because I have quite a few singles from them, and my Give Me Glow palettes because they're all magnetic. And I tried my best with what I've got. I even had my JD Glow singles out because those are the bigger pan sizes too. I kind of have a funny thing. Like, I like, if I'm trying to dupe something out, I want all the pans to be the same size. Like, I don't want some small ones and some big ones. And like, I wanted to try to do it all with one brand. And since I have so much already from Give Me Glow, I thought maybe I could dupe it with Give Me Glow. I ended up throwing in one JD Glow shadow. Anyway, this is what I came up with to dupe the Haunted Pumpkin palette. And this is what I used for this eye look. I used this one, and this one, this, and this, and this. I used quite a few shades out of here. And the finished look honestly reminds me of something that I could get maybe from the Natasha Denona Blue Brown or Metropolis or Gold. It's pretty, but it's not something that I don't already have in my collection. And I will say that I don't really feel like I duped it completely. And it's really funny when you take the shades from a palette, pre-made palette, and you try to dupe it, the way the colors look completely different when you take away all of the frills of the packaging. Okay, because this really doesn't even look that I don't know, like something I would be attracted to. But in their packaging with the pumpkin embossments and everything, and the square pants, which I don't know how I feel about them changing their pan shape. I don't think I like it, honestly, because I can't interchange that back and forth with my other palettes that I have from them. So they probably could have kept it the same, especially because, like, oh yeah, it's magnetic. Why? Are all the rest of the palettes they're going to come out with from here on out going to be in square pans? I don't know. Their singles aren't in square pans, and they're not like phasing them out, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying not to buy that palette. For one thing, it only had 3 shimmers. And number 2, I'm kind of realizing that maybe I don't even love the color story. Now, I had a really hard time duping like the rusty orange shimmer. I don't have a shade like that. That was the closest I could get, and that's quite a bit lighter than what they had. This is coming off more yellow than what they have. In person, I think it's my lighting. Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit. I don't know. I don't feel like it's not yellow. It is orange to my eye in person, but I need to quit buying things just because they're pretty to look at. Okay, I need to start trying to determine what's going to be pretty on my face, and what's actually going to be different than what I've already got, but while still looking pretty on my face. Because as much as I'm drawn to bold, unique color stories, they look beautiful in their packaging with promo pictures and Instagram and everything, but I don't know if that necessarily is going to translate into the beautiful eye look that I want to wear, that I'm going to be comfortable leaving my house in, okay, or that I'm going to even like the pictures of. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I want things that are flattering. I want things that are complementary to my coloring. I want to have my makeup look to where I'm comfortable wearing it in public. And I'm afraid to say that there's a possibility I have bought quite a few things that I may not necessarily be comfortable leaving the house in. This right here, I feel like I can go somewhere. All right, let me quit talking shit. I'll see y'all later. If you stayed this long and hung out with me in my messy bedroom and listened to me cough and pause in the video a million times and everything like that, I appreciate you. And I hope that you enjoyed the look. I really think it looks pretty. I may put on lashes later, but I need a nap before I put lashes on. If I end up putting on lashes, I might take some pictures and post them to Instagram so you can see how it looks with lashes. So anyway, have a great week. And if I don't talk to you before then, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye.